We got it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Charles Adams, you're the attorney for Houston rapper bun-b. Tell me a little bit about what happened yesterday.
Well, I'm an attorney, but we're also very close personal friends. Last night he was at his home with his wife Queenie, and they live in a gated neighborhood, kind of a lock and leave community. A man was seen later, I talked to security on scene, trying to get into several homes, so it doesn't appear that he was targeted. He was successful in getting to Bun and Queen's home because the doorbell and they were expecting a package. He then forced his way in, held Mrs. Freeman at gunpoint. In an act of tremendous courage on her part, her fear this was someone here trying to target her husband. So she gave him the car keys and all the possessions she had. He insisted on going upstairs. She acted like she couldn't and pushed him to just take the car and leave. That was her, her thought was her husband was up there unarmed and she was trying to protect him. And really it's a story of courage on both their parts. He heard the commotion, armed himself, came to the stairs. It's kind of a 3-story townhouse. Saw that this man was holding his wife at gunpoint and engaged him. The man fled into the attached garage, and inside the home there was a gun battle between the two men. Both, shot at each other. Fortunately, Bun and Queen are fine. Neither of them suffered any physical injury. Obviously, there's a tremendous amount of emotional trauma, and I hope that both the media and Houston kind of respect their time that they need to heal. But the suspect was later caught when he presented himself at a Pearland area emergency room with a gunshot wound to the shoulder. He has now been charged with aggravated assault, 2 counts, and burglary of a habitation.
You mentioned that Bun and his wife were okay, but also at the beginning of all of this, you said, listen, I'm his attorney, but I'm also his friend. You were there with him yesterday. What's it like to see your friend go through something like this?
When he called me, I have a radio station here, a radio show here in town in the evenings. I immediately left the radio station. iHeart went directly to his home. It didn't really, because when I talked to him, I knew he was safe, and I knew Queen was safe. And for me, it didn't set in until after I left that I could have lost 2 of my closest friends. I know that for them there was a lot of adrenaline, but it is really a story of 2 people that truly love each other and risk their lives to save each other, and I just thank God both of them are okay.